Have you ever been absolutely certain about a memory, so sure you could describe every detail, only to discover later that you were completely mistaken? Maybe you remember a famous event happening differently, or a detail about a beloved childhood book that just doesn't match up with reality. This strange and fascinating phenomenon is called the Mandela effect. The name comes from the widespread but entirely false memory that Nelson Mandela died in prison during the 1980s, a belief shared by thousands if not millions around the world. In reality, Mandela was released in 1990, went on to become South Africa's first black president, and lived until 2013, leaving a lasting legacy. So why do so many people from different backgrounds and places share the same incorrect memory? Is memory a perfect recording of our lives? Or is it fragile, easily influenced, and constantly being rewritten by new information and suggestions? The Mandela effect suggests our collective memory has glitches, like errors in the code of our shared history, where reality and imagination blur together. Paranormal researcher Fiona Broome coined the term after discovering her own vivid but false memory of Mandela's death, and realizing she wasn't alone. She found countless others with the same experience, sparking a global conversation about the mysteries of memory. This isn't just about forgetting small details, it's about fundamental facts of culture and history being remembered differently by large groups of people. It's as if we're all reading from the same history book, but for some of us the pages have been mysteriously swapped or rewritten. The Mandela effect challenges us to ask, can we truly trust our own minds or even the memories we share with others? Are you ready to question everything you think you know and explore the mysterious world of collective memory? Think back to your childhood, those early years filled with wonder and discovery. Do you remember the Berenstain Bears, those beloved storybook characters? Many people vividly recall the name spelled with an E, Berenstain, not Berenstain. But the books have always been the Berenstain Bears, with an A, not an E. This is one of the most famous Mandela effect examples in pop culture. People remember reading the books, seeing the E spelling, even searching for old merchandise as proof of their memory. Yet, all evidence points to Berenstain, with an A, every single time. Why do so many share this strange, persistent false memory? Some say our brains default to the more common Stein ending, but for many, that explanation feels incomplete or unsatisfying. The Berenstain Bears have become a gateway to questioning the reality and reliability of our memories. The Mandela effect isn't limited to books, it's everywhere in pop culture, shaping the way we remember our favorite stories and characters. In The Empire Strikes Back, most people quote Darth Vader as saying, "Luke, I am your father." It's one of the most repeated lines in movie history, instantly recognizable to fans and non-fans alike. But the real line is, "No, I am your father." The word Luke is never actually spoken in that iconic moment, even though almost everyone remembers it that way. In Snow White, the evil queen never says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." That phrase has echoed through generations, but it's not what's in the film. She actually says, "Magic mirror on the wall." It's a subtle difference, but it changes the line completely. Hannibal Lecter never greets Clarice with, "Hello, Clarice." That chilling phrase has become legendary, but it's not in the script. He simply says, "Good morning." Yet, the other version is what's stuck in our minds and pop culture. These misremembered lines are more famous than the originals, quoted at parties, in memes, and even by actors themselves. Why? Our minds tend to make lines more dramatic, memorable, or poetic, editing reality to fit what we expect or want to hear. We edit and share these improved versions until they become truth, spreading them through conversation, social media, and pop culture references. The Mandela effect reveals that memory is not just a witness, it's a storyteller constantly rewriting the script of our shared experiences. Are we all just bad at remembering, or is something deeper at play? Maybe our brains are wired to fill in gaps with what feels right. Our brains may be subconsciously rewriting pop culture to fit what feels right, blending fact and fiction until they're impossible to separate. These ghost lines show how easily our collective memory can be shaped, twisted, and even improved by the stories we tell each other. So, what else do we remember wrong? The next time you quote a classic line, you might want to double-check if it's real, or just another trick of memory. To understand the Mandela effect, we must look at how memory works. Memory isn't a perfect recording, it's reconstructed every time we recall it. Each reconstruction can introduce small changes, influenced by bias or suggestion. Confabulation is when our brain fills in gaps with false details, without intent to deceive. Suggestibility means we're easily influenced by others' memories, especially when many people agree. Social pressure can overwrite our original memories with more popular versions. Schemas, mental shortcuts, help us interpret the world, but can also lead to errors. We might remember "Hello Clarice" because it fits our idea of a villain's greeting. Our minds create stories that make sense, even if they aren't true. The Mandela effect is a window into the creative, fallible nature of memory. We're not just remembering, we're constantly rewriting our past. Sometimes the story feels more real than the truth. The internet has supercharged the Mandela effect. Online, a single memory can be validated by thousands, creating a powerful sense of community. Social media amplifies these shared errors, turning them into viral beliefs. Memes, videos, and posts reinforce the false memory each time they're shared. Algorithms feed us more of what we engage with, creating feedback loops that strengthen conviction. Even blurry photos or fan-made products are shared as proof. The internet blurs the line between genuine memory anomalies and viral misinformation. Our collective memory is now shaped in real time, one click at a time. The Mandela effect thrives in this digital echo chamber. We're more aware of these glitches than ever before, but also more susceptible to them. In the age of instant sharing, memory is more fragile than ever. Now take a moment to reflect on your own memories. Are there details you're certain about, only to find out they're wrong? For example, is it Jif or Jiffy peanut butter? It's always been Jif. Looney Tunes, not Looney Tunes. These small discrepancies can be surprisingly unsettling. The Mandela effect reminds us that memory is fallible and creative. Our memories shape our identity, but they're not perfect records. This isn't meant to cause distress, but to inspire curiosity. Next time you disagree with someone's memory, consider, maybe you both remember a different version. By questioning our memories, we gain a deeper appreciation for the mysterious power of the mind. Your past is a story, one you're always rewriting. We've explored the science behind the Mandela effect, memory errors, suggestion, and digital amplification. These explanations help us understand why our minds sometimes play tricks on us, and how easily our recollections can be shaped by the world around us. For many, these explanations are enough. They offer comfort, a sense of order in a world that can feel unpredictable. But some believe there's more to the story. They wonder if something deeper is at play, something science can't yet explain. How can so many people share the same false memory? Is it just coincidence, or is there a hidden connection linking our minds? Enter the multiverse theory. What if the Mandela effect is evidence of parallel realities? Imagine countless universes, each with its own version of history, subtly bleeding into our own. Maybe those who remember Berenstain are recalling details from another universe, where things unfolded just a little differently. The Mandela effect becomes a clue, a glitch in the matrix, a sign that reality is more fluid and mysterious than we think, hinting at hidden layers beneath the surface. It's a breathtaking idea, turning memory mistakes into glimpses of alternate worlds and making us question what we truly know. Are these just tricks of the mind, or whispers from another timeline? Could our memories be windows into realities we can barely imagine? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between, part science, part mystery, and part wonder. The Mandela effect forces us to question the nature of memory, truth, and reality itself, challenging us to look deeper. It's a puzzle that may never be solved, a mystery that keeps us searching for answers. But it invites us to keep asking, and keep wondering, as we explore the boundaries of what's possible.